All right, next story we have today in the locker room. Deonna Purazzo says she like to face Iyo Sky in WWE. Details how story could be really cool. Let's see what Deonna Purazzo was talking about. Deonna Purazzo would love to face either Iyo Sky or Rhea Ripley. And Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley are currently the world champions for each brand. Iyo, the WWE Women's Champion on SmackDown, and Rhea Ripley, the WWE Women's World Champion on Raw. On the first day of 2024, Deonna Purazzo will become a free agent in the world of professional wrestling. As it currently stands, Purazzo's path in the future is currently unclear, but there's a group of fans that expect the star to possibly make a return to the WWE. Let's see what else is going on. While speaking to Gabby La Spiza of Gabby AF for a recent interview, or Gabby as Purazzo asked if she'd rather face off against Iyo Sky or Rhea Ripley in WWE. In her words, and I quote, "That's tough, Rhea or Iyo, right? I wish I could choose both. Yes, when asked if she worked both of them before, I wrestled Rhea a ton of times. Just on the NXT house show loops, we wrestled for the NXT UK Championship in the main event of NXT UK, where Rhea defeated me. So if I feel like it's that, if we know each other very well, then there's also Iyo, who I've wrestled in Japan a ton. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I knew I know Deonna was in NXT and she was pretty much enhancement talent before she went and moved on to Impact, or TNA, should we call it now. We actually were in the same PC class at the same time, July 2018. So we came together, and I feel like it will be really cool story to tell too. I look like we've gone to do while you stayed at WE. And I had to leave and redeem myself a little bit, and now come back for your championship. I feel like that would be a really cool story. So I feel like my answer's Iyo, and that's the rest that she said. But who would like to see Deonna Purazzo possibly rejoin the WWE? Yay or nay? You guys let me know in the live chat comment section. Is she someone we want to see, and should she face off against Iyo for the WWE Women's Championship? My opinion on that is as great as Deonna Purazzo has, and she has been, great in TNA and did her thing. I don't think we need her. WWE's already has a stacked roster. We got Bailey, Iyo, Rhea, Charlotte. She's hurt. Becky Lynch, Jade Cargill's gonna debut soon. We got Shotzi's coming up. She's doing her thing. Underrated. Bianca Belair, obviously. And then we got women's, and then you got the NXT, have good women's division as well, with Tiffany Stratton and Roxanne Perez and others, and then the great tag team division. I don't see where Deonna Purazzo would fit in. Would it make sense for you to come back to WWE? And I think if she does come back now, following her free agency, beginning of January 2024, on the first day of the new year, would she get lost in the shuffle with WWE following the women's division? And I believe she would. I don't think she'd be nowhere near as far as she did in TNA. It's a lot of competition out there. Competition is very fierce. I mean, we're in the wrestling world now where everyone's stepping their game up. It's a lot of competition. WWE stepped their game up. Everyone, all the performers, men and women, stepped their game up. Deonna, I don't think this is the right time for her to come back to WWE. And then you were with WWE, as she mentioned in the interview, you were on the NXT developmental division. You didn't even make it to the main roster. I think she got released. So I don't think it would be best for business, as they say, for Deonna Purazzo to come back to WWE at this particular time. Maybe she goes to AEW. Granted, enter with caution. AEW, everybody get hurt over there, so you taking a big chance going to that Mickey Mouse operation, or just, re-sign with TNA you know, or maybe go to. I don't. There's not many options for her. AEW would be the only other option. I know she's not going to NWA unless she go back to Japan, which I highly doubt. I just don't see her fitting into the WWE Women's Division right now. The roster stacked. WWE have their people that they need, not just on the men's division, but the women's too. I don't see where she would fit. It wouldn't make sense for her to come to WWE right now. She's pretty much going to be jobbing out to Iyo or Rhea or Bailey, Charlotte, Becky, Bianca, whoever. I just don't see that happening with her. I'm not taking nothing from her. She's talented now. She did a thing in TNA, knockout women's champion. They just make the move to WWE. It's a big jump. You're going from a big fish in a small pond to a much bigger pond. So I don't see that happening. But that's all I have regarding this particular story of Deonna Purazzo. When she faced Iyo Sky, she came to the WWE. Now we're gonna head to our double main event, and I will cover the first story. And I believe that first story would be we're gonna talk about Charlotte Flair. So let me head over to that story. Give me just a moment, and I'll be right back.